You just finished your dream kitchen. Should be perfect, but something feels off. It usually comes down to these 6 mistakes. The last one is probably the most overlooked. We don't even sell the product, but we see it ruin great kitchens all the time. See if you can guess what it is. You've seen it, the microwave with the metal trim kit trying to look built in. That's mistake number 1. Instantly dates the whole kitchen. We sold these back in the 1980s and somehow they're still around. Looks like an add-on because it is. If you want a true built-in look, skip the trim kit, use a speed oven or a built-in microwave instead. It gives you that clean, high-end look, and models can even look like your other oven. This may be the most important because it affects the air you breathe. Too often, people choose vent hoods for the way they look. Right now, manufacturers push downdrafts and shallow canopy hoods, but neither covers the front burners where the real heat and smoke come from. And those are the burners you cook on the most. If you're using a high BTU range in a tight, efficient, modern home, that air stays trapped. Smoke, grease, and gases linger in your kitchen. The fix is simple. You want a hood that's at least 23 inches deep to cover the front burners with the appropriate CFM for the way you cook. For example, pick a wood or tile enclosure you like, then install your own blower inside. Works better, costs less, and still looks great. This mistake affects whether you actually enjoy cooking in your kitchen. Most people start with the Big Pro range or that 48-inch fridge. Might look amazing, but it won't work well. You'll end up walking back and forth just to do basic tasks. Fix is simple. Start with the sink. You spend more time at the sink than anywhere else. That's your anchor. Put it on the window or on an island, whatever works best for the way you move, then build around it. Traditionally, you want your cooktop and dishwasher nearby. That way you're not zigzagging across the kitchen every time you cook or clean. Or build zones based on how you use the space. If you're always at the fridge, move that closer. Get the layout right for the way you live, and the kitchen works effortlessly. Get it wrong, and you'll struggle with it every day. I made this mistake myself back when I was designing kitchens for display at Yale. Big colors, blues, greens, reds, some brass accent and polished or muted styles. They look great at first, but over time it can become too visually stimulating. Here's the problem. What looks amazing in a showroom can feel overwhelming at home, and worse, can start to look dated. It can even affect your resale value. I once saw a kitchen packed with blue and brass Viking. The whole thing was a wall of color. And even if you like it, you better hope the next buyer does too. The fix? Use colors and accent. Pick one spot, the range, the hood, maybe a statement fridge light true. Then keep everything else neutral, stainless or panel ready. You still get that wow factor, but your kitchen won't wear you out. And it won't scare off buyers either. This one's less controversial, but it still makes a difference. Not penalizing appliances like dishwashers or under-counter fridges break up the flow of your luxury kitchen. It draws attention away from the cabinets you spend so much time choosing. Instead of looking clean and high-end, the kitchen feels busy. Panel fronts help everything blend. They make the space feel more custom and more upscale. Now, if you like that stainless commercial look, that's fine. But skipping panels on a dishwasher, wine cooler, or under-counter fridge, that's a miss. The fix is simple, and the impact is bigger than you would expect. We haven't sold lighting since 2019, but I used to teach how to light a kitchen, and I'm still shocked how often it's done wrong. People think 3 pennants over an island is enough. It's not. You need layers. Start with task lighting, recessed LEDs around 2700 to 3000 Kelvin. It gives you soft, focused light that shows your kitchen the way it's meant to be. Then add under cabinet lights. Put them under the cabinets, in glass, or even under the toe kicks. If you think it's too much, put them on dimmers or separate switches. Finally, add some uplighting to pull it all together. Kitchens and bathrooms are the 2 places where lighting matters the most, and yet most new kitchens still rely on pennants alone. Looks pretty, but you can't see what you're doing. And there's no excuse for bad lighting anymore. It's easy, and it's a lot cheaper than it used to be. And when it's done right, lighting can change the whole kitchen. These 6 mistakes just don't affect how your kitchen looks, they affect how it works. Ventilation, layout, lighting, even panels and color, they all shape how you feel in the space every day. The last one, lighting, we don't even sell it, but it still makes or breaks a kitchen. That's how important it is to get this right. If you want help, stop by one of our 6 stores. You can see how these appliances actually work, and we'll help you plan a kitchen that fits the way you live. Consultation is always free. And if this video helped, hit like and subscribe. Tells us to keep making honest, useful videos, not sales pitches.